the point of my last video was that I wanted for business owners to branch out. Okay. And the place in which, what is that? Okay, the place in which that I saw where you can find you a complex if you're looking for you a complex like Chaco Hill apartment complex. It's the HUD.com. Okay, they have a wide variety of listing for complexes. Okay, um, I'm pretty sure you could put any state in there, and they're gonna show you mountains of complexes that they have for sale. Now, when I first got on there, because I had to learn how to utilize the left side more than the right side, I went in there and basically it's like a empty ask me some questions. Okay, and so at one point I could not remember anything to put on anybody's application. So the blank sheet of paper, what it taught me is that I know where I live at. I know what my name is. I I know where if somebody was to look for me, I know where I can be found at, and that was very very helpful to me. Now, when it came to the end of the sheet of paper that I had to fill out, I was like, please make me a profile because I've been struggling with memory loss for a very long time, and I didn't know how to actually explain this to my family that I can't remember anything. So on the whatever date in which I filled this in particular paper out, these are the things in which I can remember. Now, at one point, I couldn't even tell you a whole lot of stuff that you probably would want to know. But when I filled out this one in particular sheet of paper, I was so proud of myself because I was trying to fill out, I think the police application, something that was on City Hall website. I think I was on City Hall website, and I was trying to fill it out, and I was struggling. I couldn't remember anything. Couldn't remember the addresses that I lived at or nothing. I could not remember nothing. So when I got on there, and I asked the people, please make me a profile. Okay. Um, I found the house actually that I really adore, like how it is set up. Because I was looking for like a blueprint or something, but like you ain't even got to do all that on their page. Like you don't got to do like you ain't got to do all of that on that page. I'm trying to tell you when you go on there, pick a state, any state, and they will allow you to like preview it, right? But then you have to pay $1.50 to actually like be on the actual page. So I paid my little $1.50. I was like, ooh, and I'm loving this house. Like I've been all over the internet looking and stuff. Like I don't even know. Like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, it's others too. And I feel like you should open up your horizons to the blueprint. That probably ain't what it's called, but that's what I'm gonna call it. You should open up your horizons to that. Actually, I think that is a grand idea. Um, like when I tell you a grand idea, because then with my money, I want to be like specific with what I want here, what I want there, what I want here, everywhere, whatever. Right, like I'd be like, yes, and I want this linen closet here. I would like to have an activity closet. Like I would like to have a pantry. I would like to have an activity closet. I would like to have closets and space. Okay, so like with HUD.com though, they are showing like the what I saw on the internet. Like it was just like this is the I seen on realtor.com too. Um where they can put the house up, and this will be the lot that it's gonna go on. And like, I love the address in Texas. Yes, indeed. N stand for Nikisha. Do you get me? But then, like, I have to have a security bar right there. Like, on my bank account, it has to be a security bar. If that's what I'm gonna call it. Okay. So then, me and the teller can have a conversation under the security bar with my bank, because people wrong, do stuff, and it's ridiculously wrong how they treat people, and in every way, whichever way that somebody could do something to me when it comes to banking, they have did it. And so therefore, I am not about to do that with people no more. So I have a security bar, and it has a name on it, whereas to when I am right here, my security team gonna be right here with me when I'm doing something. So now I'm asking my security team to help me to get the house. You know what I'm saying? I have to have a prescription for my house. Then I have to have a prescription for my car. So see, that's the difference between me, my sister, and my mother. Okay? And people don't take like heed to these are the things that you need in your life. And I would like to take heed to, I understand that I am an orthopedic hospital baby. Okay, when you're hospital baby and I'm orthopedic, there's a certain way in which your house has to go. And so therefore, everybody wanted to play stupid with me, but I can't play stupid when it comes to my money, and I can't play stupid with I'm gonna leave here, then I'm gonna buy a house that got like 54 steps, and how I'm gonna make it up to 54 steps? So like, that's not being safe. You know what I'm saying? So being safe would be, I would need a prescription for my house. I would need a prescription. Like, a doctor would have to say, yes, I can approve this house, along with the building and the coding and stuff. Like, that's what I want for the people that are building the houses to understand. Okay? I just want y'all to be really understanding about that. Okay? When it comes to certain people, especially us as orthopedic children, to the hospitals, no matter what your hospital is. Okay, mine is VCU or Bon Secure. Yours could be Texas Children's Hospital. Yours could be New Orleans University College Hospital. Everybody got a different hospital. Okay, but when we are orthopedic children, we have to have a prescription for our houses. Okay, so like, basically, I'm not willing to leave here if you can't tell the owner and the general manager what the house gonna look like before I get there. Because I feel like the orthopedic doctors for Bon Secure and VCU need to sit down, come together, and actually understand that I am ready to purchase me a house, but then what are the things that I'm not supposed to have in my house? So I was like, sliding boards and a elevator. It seems like, okay, would a doctor be willing to side of the strip for that? You know what I'm saying? Instead of steps. Well, how would that look? I just won't have two stairwells. I will have two sliding boards and the elevator to go up to the room. Okay, so that can be more convenient, but then at the same time, the elevator should be able to fit someone, EMT in the elevator, you know what I'm saying, in the bed and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, like, say, well, how you want your elevator? I would like to see my house in my elevator when we going down. I would like to have clear doors. I don't know. You have to do elevators to understand. You know? So, like, so I'm thinking, like, that'd be better for me. That would just be so much better for me. you know. Um, my security bar is there for a purpose. Okay, so now because there are certain people in this world that don't know how to keep a secret, the way in which the new thing that came out is that I can't show you and you can't show me if there's like, so basically my example would be like Davidson sent me some papers, right? I can't go show my husband the papers because then my husband is going to send these papers to 3-4 people that ain't got nothing to do with what me and Davidson got going on. So the papers in which I'm looking at is just an example of what it is that they do instead of the original papers, which I feel like that is like a security bar. That is my security bar. You feel me? Thank you, because you have a security bar. I appreciate it so very much. So very much. Because, see, what I am actually doing is trying to figure out what is a better way to run my program with the DLC. So then, but basically they like building and coding in a business license. So JPay say you have to have a business license to do what you would like to do with us. Okay, but then if I don't know what I'm doing going to work, then I'm not about to spend this money and this time in that. You know what I'm saying? I would have to see, yeah, this is actually working. Feel what I'm saying? That's just me, quite frankly. And I would have to do this with Power 92.1 with all the radio stations all together anyway. All together to see if it works. So meaning Power 92.1 gonna get one envelope. 99.3 FM gonna get a whole nother different person. Everybody gonna get a different person. Okay. So then if I miss somebody, trust and believe, they would tell me, did you miss somebody? Especially in Virginia, they would tell you that. With so then when letters, so I threw all of my research away, but we already know basically they got people names and numbers mixed up, where a person will have to investigate the person name, and then they will have to investigate the person's number. Who number is this? What happened? If the situation is a real or not real situation, that somebody set them up or whatever, they got to do that. And then they got to do what's the other one? Oh, the people that has no face but their information is in the DLC system, they got to do that. So I feel like my security bar is set in this place, and God placed this here for me. But with me comes the radio stations. So then there are things that has to change, like things that the courts were supposed to do when I was like 18, and it didn't happen. So now it's like, oh, where and I'm here. Every time I come to a place to go by your income, the government got something to goddamn say. Every time, it never fails. This time we is going to Texas, okay, and so we is going to end that on a good note, for real. And like basically it's like ain't no middleman, and when you gotta talk to the government, I gotta talk to the government regardless of anything. No matter what state I'm in, I gotta go talk to the government. So then I just decided that I'm gonna do some stuff with the government. You feel what I'm saying? But then like the money that the government pays you though, but they haven't started paying me yet, but the money in which the government pays you, you can't live in a place like this. But the money that I have received didn't come from the government. I won the money, so it's a difference.